There it is. There it is. What's going on, world? Just wrapped up the God of Fire Don Carlos stream over on Twitch. You know, so here we are. We're on this side now. Take this off. I'll be at it. Doing the most, man. Let's get organized here. Doing the most. Let's get organized, man. So, you know, it's interesting. The Burn Arenas channel was built off of straight up um, gameplay and cards. And I was over there chiefing cigars and shit. And I was like, you know, just to kind of get off of this one, but I think I'll be here more often. Why not? Like, I was kind of tired of putting myself out there, but you know, any day that it gets warm like this, I gotta put myself out there, man. I'm okay with it. You understand? I'm okay with that. No bother to me. Don't bother me none. It bothers YouTube, but it don't bother me none. You understand? So it's moments in time where I just gotta pick and choose shit. But it's 4th of July. Today is 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to those celebrating. However that might look to each of you. You know, everyone approaches it kind of differently. It is what it is. It's just another holiday day off to me, right? It's a day for me to get the smoking, honestly. And it's funny because I went to the cigar shop and I went to the library just to get some, you know, buy one little thing, chill out, but also to get some work in. And all of a sudden, everything was closed. I was like, damn, I forgot today was a holiday. I completely forgot today was the 4th of July. Like, I knew it subconsciously. Like, I knew subconsciously it was the 4th of July, but I was like, I'm just going to keep myself moving and stay to myself today. Like, I'm not really going to put myself out there today. You know, on some numerology shit, I was like, yeah, we're going to sit there and keep to ourselves, you know, a neutral day. If you know, you know. And yeah, here we are. So that being said, boom, got a fire Don Carlos, 30 something kind of joint right there with the Jones Soda pineapple cream soda, man. I was doing, like I said, when you guys get a chance, man, I always start off going on Twitch. I'll do the Twitch stuff first. So I'll be on Twitch doing a good anywhere from 15 to an hour, anywhere within that range, and sometimes that stuff gets saved. I think it gets deleted after a week, but I will save some of them, and then I'll probably post them on this channel, if not on the Burn Arena side. But more than likely, because the Burn Arena side is heavily more so gameplay and like, you know, like nerd stuff, and people want to see more hobby stuff on there, I'll probably just leave that alone. I'll do all the multi stuff on here, you know. But yeah, what's going on, Adri? Welcome back. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being back, I should say. Man, that joint compact as hell, man. That shit. Oh, he got to massage that shit. Pause. Shit crazy. I'm pissed off about that, but it's just the way the joint designed. It's just the way it is, you know. It's not like dehydrated or nothing. It's not moist. Pause. It's just compact like that. I don't understand. Oh yeah. There we go. That another chocolate cigar. Nah, this is just the Adrian, I'm about to send you this video. But so on my birthday, I went and I rocked my suit, and I was like, I'm about to buy me $100 cigar and smoke it. And if anybody asks me, hey, how you been? How you doing? I ain't talked to you in a while. I'm just gonna send them that video because I show off the $100 cigar, and I'm like, yeah, look that shit up. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. So that day when I bought the $100 thing, I got this one too. This is the God of Fire. That was that God of Fire, Don Carlos. You know what I'm saying? Um, you're here to save my life. Stop the cigar and get a job. Find a wife. Hey, you got a so a AR3. Help me figure out the order. So do I do the cigar first? Do I do the job, or do I do the wife? Let me know the order. What's going on, Rob? What's going on, Rob? AR3. There's always like every time I go on live, there's always an account that just like, and it's always a new name. It's always a new name and a new profile picture, and it's probably the same people. It's normal. It's probably the same people that always just like, hey, stop smoking, stop smoking. It's usually it's literally the same people over and over. Yeah, happy Fourth to everybody. Happy Fourth to all the Americans and to all the Canadians. Happy Canada Day, which was on Wednesday. You know, boom. This is my Jones Soda bottle cap right here. Find your niche and fill it. However you live your life, man, document it. However you live your life, record it. You know, I always say this, man. I'm not saying, I'm not trying to compare myself to this dude, but I'll compare it anyway. But there's a guy who lived to be about 110 or 115, 113 years old or some shit like that, and that guy, he smoked a cigar every day and had one drink of like his favorite bourbon or his favorite whiskey, which is hilarious. And he was like, yeah, that shit don't kill me because it's something I enjoy. If you enjoy doing something every day, you're living your happiest life. That's what keeps you alive, is just living and doing the things you enjoy, you know? Now, everyone's a little different. Don't get me wrong, everyone's a little different. What's going on, Darlene? Appreciate that, Drake Day. Yeah, I can't give credit to Drake for the whole Canada. Who's a cool Canadian? I gotta think about that a little bit. I don't know if I know any cool Canadians, to be honest. So cigar first, job, and then wife. Got you. But I swear it's usually the same people, man. What's going on? Yeah, darling, that's still Darlene. Appreciate you. No, Drake Day. Yeah. So he got him out of there. He's like, out of here with that shit. I appreciate it, Rob, but yeah, no smoking. I always say this, man. As long as I'm alive in this time and era of 2026, I might as well smoke myself to death, if not eat barbecue to death, if not eat the saltiest ramen to death. Like imagine you live. That's the funny part. Is imagine you live very healthy. Nothing wrong with people who live very healthy and people who are athletes. Nothing wrong with that. But I will say, imagine you live the healthiest, most upstanding life, and then on your deathbed, they're like, Why are you dying? Why are you dying?" And there's one of two things that'll be the reason why you're dying. It's either nothing is why you're dying, or it's a fucking tumor. Because some of the most stressed people I know be having them tumors built up, which is crazy. The salt. I'm listen. Give me the saltiest ramen because my friend Cash taught me. Because when they went to Japan, they said, "Oh yeah, when you're in Japan, when you eat the ramen, you eat the noodles, you eat all everything. You eat all the physical shit in there. But when the broth is there, you leave it alone, and you're supposed to ask for extra noodles to put on top of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's the crazy part. Is like growing up, you know how it is when we grew up. It was like your parents are telling you, "Oh, you don't waste any food, drink the broth and shit." And I'm like, all right. And then you get older, and then you're like, and then you drink the broth, and then all of a sudden you get all sluggish and shit. You get all tired, and that's what that is. But it's so good, man. That's the problem. You're right. It's so good. The ramen broth. I don't care if it's top ramen. I don't care if it's like the ramen from the ramen shop. Like the broth is the shit. You know. I'm like right under the goddamn. Yeah, but that's the whole point. Is like it's not even about indulging. It's more so about like, oh, why are you dying? Because I actually enjoyed myself. Why are you dying? Because I actually took a risk in life. You understand? Like you actually took. And a lot of people who are taking a risk and just going out there and going for it, they don't develop the tumors. They don't develop the fucking cancers in their body. You understand? Like the people who take, like, think about this: the people who take the risk, they eat the spicy shit. even the cultures of people who eat the spicy shit. Like a lot of the Indian cultures and the South Continent people who have like all those peppers and spices and shit. You go down to Laos, Cambodia, and all those places that have papaya salad. Those guys who eat the spiciest food, they don't have colon cancer. You understand what colon cancer is? The colon is, that's part of when you shit. They don't have colon cancer because they have enough spiciness in their body where they push it out. They take the risk and they eat the spice of life. You understand? So it's just like when people do all this, stop doing this, stop doing that. It's like, what's all this dictatorship? You don't see me going. See, a lot of people don't have live streams that I can jump on and I can tell you to stop doing shit. But everyone wants to come here with that bullshit all the time. It's usually the same accounts. It's funny as hell. It's the funniest shit. But that's what people do. That's what the internet's for, is like to open that door, open that can of worms. But I'm here for it. I'm here for all the commentary for it. Like I'm chilling either way, man. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna keep doing the streams on this channel because we get those weirdos. It's people imposing their will, but they don't want other people's will imposed on them. It's the weird shit like that. They want the freedom to criticize and do shit like that, but they wouldn't want that to happen to them. That's the thing. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna stop you from having a good time and doing what you enjoy. And that's my thing, is like, I'm just like, you see me sitting here by myself, enjoying myself, putting myself out there. It's just chilling, bro. We're just chilling. And whoever shows up shows up. But then people show up with their own bullshit. And I was like, yeah, what we doing, man? What we doing? That's what I tell you, man. The channel gets flagged all the time because I'm speaking my mind. It's some some Jaylen Brown, Kyrie Irving shit. It's like, you can't say anything without any backlash. You can't defend yourself without any backlash. And that's the point, is defending yourself. It's like, bro, there's so many other people who are doing worse shit. There's a pro war, there's a pro ICE protest or whatever going on right now, and no one's over there doing shit. But then you're over here on the live. Like, that's some Russian bot shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's easy to argue with because I'm just sitting here chilling. But I'm like, dude, there's other shit going on. Like, legit. You know what I'm saying? What's the word I'm looking for that? Genocidal shit. Nobody's going to goddamn, and I'm not trying to snitch on people, but it's like nobody's going to the goddamn Kraft Singles, the cheese Kraft Singles factory that has all the microplastics in the food. No one's going over there protesting shit. But they'll hop up on someone's live smoking. It's like, y'all, it's the goofiest shit. It's hella funny, man. But I'm here for it. It's entertaining to me, man. It keeps me talking. It keeps me talking. So that's what I appreciate about it. So I appreciate everyone. That's what I'm saying. When I tell you guys I love and appreciate you guys, that's Rob, that's Adri, that's all the other mods, and that's like all the other people that come in with the weird trolling energy. It's like, like, I'm here for everything, man. Like, I'm just opening myself up, pause, to just, public opinion. Why not? It gets me hours in, and it also creates a form of content. If not, this helps me practice talking, I guess. I don't know, speaking out loud, because I would normally be sitting here by myself quietly. I don't think that's healthy. Yeah, the singles craft cheese. And the funny thing is, you would bend it a funny way and try to eat shapes into it. You'd be like, I'm gonna bite a star or like a smiley face into it. Like, you would do shit like that. Yeah, I miss those. But those have the most plastics, which is funny. Because I enjoy the shit out of them, but I'm like, damn, imagine the amount of shit. You don't even need plastic surgery anymore, man. Just eat some Kraft Singles. People like, I want some plastic surgery. I was like, eat the damn Kraft Singles, man. Go buy a 30-pack. 30-pack of Kraft Singles. You know what I mean? Fold that shit in a piece of bread, microwave it or air fry that shit. Grill that shit. The Kraft Singles got all the shit, is hella good. That's the problem. It's hella good. But yeah, now I had like during all this World Cup stuff, I've been trying to get all of the FIFA World Cup cups, right? And it's like, okay, so I bought like 6 Big Mac meals. So one way you can look at it is like, hey man, why the fuck are you eating Big Mac meals and drinking big ass large sodas and fries. Why are you supporting McDonald's? But they want to. People want to nitpick. It's just funny, but that's what I'm saying. There's no winning, bro. I be doing all the foul shit. Like I eat all the foul shit. I consume all the foul shit. I don't drink no more. But yeah, I'm over here smoking a. That's the other thing too, man. I have to keep explaining that shit to people. It's like you can have a cigarette butt that has a filter in it, which you have no control over. You don't know what's in that shit. You know what's in the rest of it, but but don't know what else is like. You don't what's that shit in? What it is? What's in there, bro? Why are people dying from cigarettes and not cigars? That's the crazy part. No one talks about that part. But yeah, I'm just here for the Big Macs. Man, I had the Big Mac meal yesterday. I went to the damn grimy ass McDonald's on Rainier to that one, and I was like, I was gonna see if they came out. It's crazy. That place has the best customer service, and the only reason why it has the best customer service is because it's not downtown. Downtown, there's too many people, and they're like, hey man, just come pick up your order at the fucking window. Even by the Space Needle, they're like, yeah, don't. We can't deliver it to your table right now because it's too fucking busy. Too many people for World Cup. I'm trying to remember. Adri, what's funny? Like I think it was like not Friday, but Saturday maybe. Was it Saturday? I don't fucking remember, but it was like after the Australia game. I'm at the McDonald's in downtown, and there's like two people from California or some shit, and they're over there ordering hella shit, waiting at the window. And no, that's the Grammy McDonald's, one of the Grammy McDonald's. There's a couple of them, and we're talking and shit. And then towards the end, before they pick up their food, they're like, "Hey, are we gonna be all right?" I was like, "Wait, what?" I was like, "Yeah, you're fine. Everything's cleaned up right now on Third Avenue." And he's like, "No, no, no, man, because it seems like this McDonald's seems kind of sketchy. Like, is the food gonna be okay? We gotta feed our kids." I was like, "Oh no, you'll be fine." Like he was wondering if the McDonald's was like sketchy meat or like if they undercooked shit. I was like, I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad. Like I don't know. I would hope not. But it was just a funny. It was like, yeah, I don't know what part of Cali he was from, but I was like, bro, you're gonna be fine. What I'm saying? You're gonna be fine. You know. I mean, that's what I'm saying because like they were getting meals for their kids, so I'm like, I don't know if I see why he was worried. I'm like, I get it. They're pretty decent, but it's also you're feeding your kids McDonald's, man. So I mean, what do you expect? As long as they got them a World Cup meal, so the kids can have a cup or like they have those World Cup little toys, a little furry whatever, you know. Andy Lima, what's up, man? What's up, Andy? Pink or brown, man? That's tough. I want to say brown. I'm gonna go brown. You know, I guess I don't know. That's the thing about my like even my clothes. I'm like I have like salmon colored stuff, but I don't have like pink colored stuff really. I used to have a Fuchsia City Gym T-shirt. It's kind of pink. I think I donated it to the Philippines. Or I sent it there. It's like coral. You know what I'm saying? Message. Why'd you retract the message, bro? Damn. Just rewrite what you're trying to write, Andy. You ain't gotta retract it. I haven't had McDonald's in a minute. Usually go for the fraps. I haven't had a McDonald's Frappuccino in a while either. I forgot what that shit was like. Forgot about those. Because the thing is, when my mom was still alive, we would always get the damn strawberry fraps at Starbucks. That was like her go-to, like drink. And it's funny because after she passed, I started drinking those again too. Just out of what do you call that? Nostalgia and shit. But I remember people would get like they would do frappuccinos at McDonald's, but they'd also do like the soft serve and then get French fries. It was always a combo. Like you had to get French fries and soft serve. I wonder if like so I don't know about because all the foreigners are trying different foods in America. I don't know if they have the same soft serve and French fries that we have here, because our French fries are specifically from a specific place in Idaho. You know, anyone who's concerned with eating McDonald's, you have to consider, because the French fries that are coming from Idaho, it's like the same. Like there's a specific ingredient that they use in there. It's some kind of preservative, but the preservative is like relative to I don't know what the fuck it's like some nuclear shit. Some nuclear shit. I don't remember. That's why the French fries are so good, but they're also they die off so quick once they leave. Like right when they're done being grilled and salted, like they're whack after that. Like it's not good basically. You know? They, and fireworks starting early. But I can only do that at Wendy's LOL with fries and their frosting. You know what? That's probably better for you. It's probably better for you. And you know, I'm not trying to talk shit about McDonald's, because at the same time, like I said, I had 6 large Big Mac meals, so that means I had hella fries. So I ate a lot of chemicals, and I don't care because they tasted great, and I wanted the cup. That's what I want to make clear. Is like I'm judging the shit that I'm doing, knowing damn well I'm doing it. You know, so you ain't got to tell me. But yeah, different ingredients and different size portions in other countries. That's the biggest thing, because people have been ordering pizzas. There was a lady that ordered 7 pizzas, because I think that wherever she was from, when you say pizza, it just means slice. So she thought she was getting 7 slices, if not like small, I don't know, like a 6-inch diameter pizza. But you know them shits, fuck that's like 16, 20 inch, whatever the fuck, pizza diameter. You know, you know what I'm trying to say. Like that shit. Oh my bad. I gotta massage this car. We're getting close to the yeah. But yeah, you know, I'm very conscious and aware of everything I'm eating. You know, I always have my balance of fruit and fast food. I guess my spectrum of food, which is funny. And then just straight raw proteins and fucking bread and shit. You know, like just a good fucking sandwich, man. A good fucking sandwich to carry you. You know, I don't know if bread is questionable, but also like, man, that's what I'm trying to get out the country, because at the same time, I feel like bread in other places are a little better. You know, I've only had, yeah, I'm trying to think. I've had bread in the Philippines. That shit's pretty good, actually. You were in the Netherlands? Yeah, McDonald's got a small meal. Shit was small as a kid's meal. I see. That's the thing. They're not trying to like. They be feeding us like we're cattle. You know what I'm saying? 1 pound of slop for these Americans. That's the shit that we be eating. Yeah, we don't bat an eye at it. But that's what I'm saying. When I was in Texas, when I got like a pound and a half of ribs, that's worth it. Tampa Bay, man. Bro, I gotta go back to Tampa. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know where I'm gonna go. Yeah, American Big Backs. That is the that is what we are. That is what we are. There's no other way to put it. That is basically what we are. So yeah. Anyway, all in all, this is probably like not worth 30 something bucks for this God of Fire. It's a little too tight. It's it's compact, but it's like you don't even have to compact it that much. It's like they stuffed it with a bunch of shit. No, it's good. It smokes good, but no, sorry. The smoke is good, but it doesn't smoke good, if that makes sense. It's too tight. When you start getting here, like I have to massage a bit, and it might really just be right here. It might really just be this part. And then also because no one really buys these, but you know they're like name brand or whatever the fuck. It's cracking a bit. You see that cracking shit? It's cracking. So I really just need to relight it. Gotta light the bitch up. Shit. It's all right. It's all right. Like I've had stuff that's way better for cheaper. But I bought this for this isn't the one that I smoked for the video. The one I had was called Vartan the Dragon. If anyone's interested, look that up. Vartan, Vartan, the Dragon. And they hooked me up with a 35% discount. So I'm like, damn. So I pay like 65 ish, you know. And then shout out to my guy Adele. He hooked it up, man. He just like he came outside. He's like, yeah, I'm going on lunch break right now. If I don't see you again, hey, this one's for you for your birthday, man. And he just gave me like a little short torpedo. I forgot the name of the brand, but it was pink, black pink or some shit. I was like, what the fuck? Is this some cut it up and put some that's what I'm saying, low key. But you take this, you see this roach? Just gut the roach right here. Let's put some indica in there. You know, just chill out. You know what's crazy too is like, um, if only you smoke. Adrian, you don't smoke, or you don't. Well, woo, do you smoke? I never thought about that. I don't know if you do. I don't know. Do you and I ever smoke? I don't know. I don't remember. When I used to drink, back then when I used to drink, I remember those days. That was funny. But for a minute, I thought you meant broccoli. Oh, he does mean broccoli. He does mean broccoli. You know, I'm a healthy kid, smoking broccoli. Yeah, man, healthy kids with the broccoli. If you know, you know. Yeah, he's talking broccoli for real. Yeah, that's what we talk here, man. We only talk about health here, low key. You know. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Rob. My ears are fucked up, man. Cause like I was down in Pioneer Square. Well, Adrian knows where Pioneer Square is, but like I'm watching one of the the games at the watch party, and someone let off a firework in like an alleyway, and that shit resonated. Like it sounded like a bomb went off. I was like, damn. I like flinched hella hard, and everybody flinched hella hard and looked up like, what the fuck was that? We thought one of the buildings blew up because we were next to a glass house studio, and then even the guys in the glass house walked outside like, what the fuck was that? It was probably some rando in the alleyway. Because the thing is, the sound bounces off the walls. That shit was crazy. But my ears are getting sensitive to like fireworks and shit. I don't know what it is. I've probably just been using headphones too much. Headphones and like shit. I was next to I think I went to the is Adria the person on the live? Adrio the person on the live with you? Adrio. Wait, what? I don't Adrio the person on the live with you. You talking about yesterday? Yesterday that was Zen Seizure. My friend Zen. Um Adri I think we've known each other for a while now. I think about it. It's been a while. I think we did only just occasions. No, I don't smoke. I only do it once in a blue moon. Either way. Oh, it just is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Zen. Oh yeah, Zen. So yeah, Zen was over there, and I've known Zen since 2012. This dude won. He won a movie award back in college, which is fucking crazy. The fucking community college that they used to all be at. Like I used to pretend to be a student just to sneak into the studio. Like they had this is before you had to pay for the piano room, but we would just go in there. I'd bring all the equipment. We'd set up a studio in there and just start recording on top of the wooden on the top of the fucking pianos and shit. But I used to pretend to be a student. And one of the teachers one time he said, if you want to use the big studio here, just make sure you bring your student ID. Do you have it with you? I was like, damn, I left it at home. And then we started using the piano rooms. More local lore. Oh yeah, Adrian, I'm trying to think back too. I don't remember if we ever did, but I think we talked about this where like I think you were was it you or someone else that was saying you'll take like edibles or the balm for like medical reasons, not medical reasons, but you know what I'm trying to say, like just healing the body and shit. Because sometimes I'll use the THC CBD balm. Sometimes I'll use that shit. It's kind of nice. But yeah. Not you. It was someone I was talking to that was like they'll use edibles to help them either sleep or just with pain and stuff because it actually like the CBD stuff actually helps them. But also the Dragon Balm shit. It's actually pretty good, man. It's similar to Icy Hot. It's probably a little better because there's like THC in it or CBDs, cannabinoids. But no, that it's fucked up, man. Because at the community college, old channel today. So Mars, it's like on the other channel, like the other one I've been promoting. I think because it's a lot of video game and like hobby shit. Like I probably just keep it to that. And then like for some reason they didn't show one of my past streams for like a week. I don't know what happened there. So then I went back to this channel, and then now they're starting to show everything, which is crazy. You've tried those as an alternative, though? Yeah, I think maybe it might be a couple other people. I know me and Mars have talked about this too. Mars is another person. Appreciate you dropping in, Mars. Thank you for being here. I'm just smoking and chilling right now. But yeah, it's the fucked up thing at that community college was we used to have so much access to the piano rooms, and I would use it as a studio space, and then I would mix and master the shit on the side for some of my friends. And the thing about it was, it went away, and you had to be an actual student. You needed to have a code. You needed to pay for the code, and they would track you. Like security started running that music building because they had a separate building for like music and arts. But there was like a young lady who got assaulted. I don't know if she was necessarily groped or whatever in the worst way possible. I don't know. Hopefully not. But she was basically assaulted, sexually assaulted down in that fucking building, and that ruined it for everybody because we would publicly use it. We used to clean up after ourselves. We used to like help other people with shit in there. Like we were really good about being in that building, and all it takes is one person to fuck it up for everyone. But I ended up enrolling as a student anyway. But it was just stupid. I was like, bro, who's the dumbass that went in this building and did that to that young lady? Because that pissed us all off. It's always some bullshit. Always got to ruin a good thing. We just want to make music. We just want to make music. We just want to smoke. That's all young people want to do: make music, smoke, and get out of the rain. Like that's all we wanted to do. Was just get out of the rain, bro. Like shit is crazy. Are you gonna see fireworks? I'm probably not gonna go see fireworks, honestly. Like I thought about it today. I was like, it's funny because like last night I was playing Dragon Quest till like 2 in the morning, and I was like, low key, man, I'm at a part of the game where like I want to be locked in right now, low key. I feel like I need to play and record as much as possible. So for anyone interested, if you scrub through this on the playback, whatever, Dragon Quest 7 videos are starting to be uploaded right now this month, July and August, on Burn Arena's channel. Wish you had some weed today. What do you think about this, Mars? I can go in these people's yards and pluck some weeds right now. You know, there's a lot of overgrown weeds in our yard. I can deliver those weeds to you. Don't know what you're gonna cook with it, you know, but you can have them. Mars, I'm gonna tell you something. Me and my dad, we look crazy because one time, in our driveway, the weeds and the plants were overgrown, and nobody came by to like nobody really comes by to check on shit, so it just be overgrowing. My dad one day, this dude came out there with a fucking kitchen knife and started chopping up the vines and all this shit. I was like, man, hold on, put that shit, because we got to use that shit for food. I was like, man, don't use that shit. So I'm walking outside. I'm in the middle of the alleyway in the driveway with a fucking machete. I'm looking like I need to get deported. I'm looking crazy because I'm walking around in just my boxers, and I have my small karambit knife tucked on the side of my fucking waistband, and I'm swinging a machete, chopping down hella weeds and vines. You know what I mean? I'm looking like I need to get deported. I'm looking crazy because all these like white people moving in the neighborhood are like, "What the fuck is this?" And they're just looking through the alleyways like some brown dude with a machete chopping down plants. Like, it's like, no, I'm trying to get rid of the fucking. It's overgrown, man. This shit is just look at this shit. It's like a jungle sometimes, you know. But anyway, I was looking crazy, but I had like the funny part was because my dad was like, I don't know where the shears are at. You know, the big old giant scissors, the shears. I was like, I don't know where they're at either. So I'm just gonna use the machete. I was just chopping shit down. Yeah. And I'm hoping the sun gets hotter so that way it can burn the shit down. It's just like one good sweep. All you need is one good sweep, and that shit gets chopped down. Dandelions are yummy. Are they actually yummy? Are they actually yummy? Because I know there's some people who make tea concoctions and other shit like that with like certain plants. I don't be knowing my plants that well. There's actually a plant like you could barely find it anymore, but it used to be on the East Coast in like the along the Hudson River of New York and New Jersey, to my understanding. It's like between that area, but there's a plant that like it'll look like some normal shit, but the natives over there and the original natives and black people in that area, they knew about this plant and they would just pluck it out, and it would basically just work for sinuses and shit like that. It was just a natural remedy that grew over there before they started building all the fucking buildings and obviously all the fumes from the what is that shit called, man? Like the fiber optics and all that shit. I'm trying to remember that Most Def line. What the fuck did he say? Fuck, I don't remember what Most Def said. It's the Most Def line that he says is like New York and narcotics draped in metal and fiber optics. That's all they pump out there in the East Coast is just metal and fiber optics. So that's just polluting the air. But yeah, a lot of those plants are like a lot of the that's what they say about nature is like when you get poisoned in nature, usually the cure is nearby, the antidote is nearby. You touch some poison ivy, there's a plant nearby that probably will help you. And we're nothing but nature over here. Not necessarily poison ivy here. Maybe if you go to Seward Park, but not really here. I never had that. They taste pretty good to me, dandelions. I might have to eat one. Damn. Mars, you're the peer pressure kid. You're the one that peer pressured me into eating plants in the yard, and I'll do it. I'm interested now. I wonder what they taste like. You think they taste like Mars? You weren't here, but who was I talking to? I was talking to my friend Zen yesterday on live stream. We did a co-stream, and he's a big Star Wars fan. And I was, he's vegan though. He's like vegan vegetarian or some shit. But I was like, yeah, man, you should have had the fucking Grogu milkshake, man. That was like a straight up cereal milkshake with blue throw up in it, and it tasted really good. Straight up Captain Crunch and Fruity Pebbles ass cereal, minus the whole milk. I've been getting these coffees lately with like almond and shit and oat milk. It's kind of a better alternative. I'll say that much. It's a little better. It's a little better. Rob was there. Rob remembers like that. Rob, did you get the Mandalorian meal? Because they had the fucking jalapeno poppers or whatever, and they had the crunchy fried pickles inside the bread. That shit was crazy. Was it? That's a good question. Was Grogu's throw up vegan? You know, like I don't normally use ChatGPT, but that's a good question to ask ChatGPT. Is like, hey, is Grogu's throw up vegan? The tots were good. That's what they were called, the tater tots. The fucking tater tots, man. That's crazy. Star Wars tater tots. You didn't have it, Rob? Rob, did you have the He-Man meal at Denny's or some shit? Was that Denny's? So I wanted to try the Skeletor milkshake. Pause. That's kind of pause worthy. But try that and then get like the Masters of the Universe, Masters pancakes. That's pause too. But that's how that Mars. I'm not gonna lie, Mars. They got me hooked, man. Because I went. The thing is, McDonald's is giving out the FIFA cups, so I've been getting the damn FIFA World Cup meals and shit. It's bad. It's bad. It's literally the same fucking meal, but it's just you get a giant cup. So I have like 6 cups stacked right now. I didn't even open them. I didn't even open them. Look at this shit crumbling up. This shit gone, bro. This shit. It's over with this. It's over with this. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, it's just, I swear, when it gets closer to summer, because I don't normally pay attention to the TV, but you start seeing all these ads for meals and shit. That's how they get you, man. I swear. That's how they get you. Yeah, I've been missing out on a lot of stuff if I'm honest, because I haven't seen the back rooms yet. What else? You got a World Cup Happy Meal for the school. Oh, what? You got the Squishmallow? Damn. See, I might have to get me a Happy Meal now. Wait, what's inside the Happy Meal? Do they give you like the apple slices? I hate those apple slices, but they're good. Like on a summer day. Yeah, tiny Squishmallow. I seen the. Also, I saw. I think there's like 10 different ones that you can collect, and I think they're all different soccer player positions or whatever, like fullback, halfback, and all that shit. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's like a goalie Squishmallow. Maybe the goalie Squishmallow has like big gloves. Yeah, it had the cursed skinned apple slices. Yeah, damn, cursed skinned apple slices. Want to make sure I read that right. And I'm not gonna lie, that shit's like doesn't beat a real apple. However, on a nice summer day, that shit used to hit. What was so? Okay, guys, question. What was the name of the? Oh, and if you guys get a chance, I went to get the Mandalorian. I have a vlog where I went to get the Mandalorian meal with my friend Melon and Mars is in that video. I don't think I filmed Mars because I was trying to protect her identity, but yeah, Mars is with us, and we're just munching. And that was one of those days. It was like 85 degrees and shit. You know, 85. Like remember, it was like hot as shit, and we're like, fuck it, we're about to get this Mando meal. They don't give caramel dips anymore. It makes me mad. Really? Interesting. McDonald's be cutting corners. You know, McDonald's cuts corners on their products, and they sell the same product over and over, but they spend more money on advertising. Back? Are we back? My alarm went off. My alarm went off. Let me be healthy and a big back at the same time. Damn. Yeah, I remember. But like, I don't go lie. Every time I get fast food, I have to walk it off. I just know I need to walk it off. It was a fun side quest, but damn, that's the thing is like, I'm pretty sure they can bring the tots back, but it's probably gonna be for a whole different meal. You know? Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. So McDonald's is the Happy Meal, but what was the name of the Burger King meal? Like, what was the name of that? Because remember, the Burger King meal used to have the Pokemon Gold medals and shit, and then it came in the giant Pokeball that had the medals in there. I wish I kept those in good condition. It is what it is. Yeah, great side quest. Good times. Mars, the amount of fluffy tails I seen the other day on Pretty Women, and then they all got off at the same spot where the bar is at. And I started thinking, I was like, oh shit, they're celebrating something. It was just regular looking girls. Some of them look emo, some of them just look like they rave and shit. Like, damn, she kind of cute, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to talk to her because she looked kind of young. And then all of a sudden she got up and then she just had a fucking tail. I was like, oh shit. And they got off at that same stop. And there was one lady who lived across the street. That lady was like a cougar. She might have been a cougar furry. No pun intended. But I was like, damn. So I don't know. I guess you guys are having the festivities all week, I'm assuming. You know. Are you going though? Are you going? Is anyone else going? I just saw Cat's message. I just saw that. You swipe down the. My bad. Okay. Yeah. Just a kids meal. It's called kids meal. Okay. Arctic Circle has a square pumpkin kids meal in October. What's Arctic Circle? I don't know if I know what that is. I'm unaware of this. I'm uncultured swine. Um. Damn. What the hell? These planes be looking hella close. Give me a second. Let me swipe up. You gotta go to the bar with us sometime. No, but there was something. It was not the lemonade. You were telling me something about a cream soda or something. I don't know if that was you. I feel like that was you. But one day, I was like, today, I probably just gotta chill out a little bit because I've been going. Like, so the first World Cup was like June 10th or June 11th, right? And I've pretty much been out of the house every day since the first one. But I didn't. So that's the other thing that a lot of people don't know. I didn't record on. I didn't really record the first couple of days, But I was just going around, just checking out the watch parties and just going to each spot. But then I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm about to make a channel that doesn't have my face, but I'm recording the watch parties. Like, I'm at each watch party, so I have a secret third channel that doesn't have my name or anything on it, and it's just me around Seattle at every single watch party. It's fucking hilarious. So I was like, do I want to put myself in this? I don't want to put myself in this. Cream soda, orange cream, and lemon lime. And a lemon lime, sorry. Nice, okay. But yeah, it's out there. It exists. So there's a channel out there that's being built right now that basically has all of my World Cup vlogs. What's it called? Some Slightly Furry is closed on Mondays. Got you. I think, what day was that, man? I think it was whatever day Pride weekend was at. I did see like hella people suited up, and I think it's funny because like people were like, oh man, the Egyptians and Iranians might not be able to handle seeing like this amount of fursuits, but they were actually pretty chill about it. Like, contrary to what social media and like perception of people are, like, they didn't give a fuck. Everyone was minding their business. Like, that's the thing, is like when I go out in public, like, everyone's pretty chill. Oh man, damn, I don't even want to talk about this, but yesterday there was just some drunk white dude that was calling this one, I don't know, I'm assuming he was half black, but just calling this kid the N-word and instigating him to punch him and shit like that, and calling his friend the F-bomb for dancing around and clowning with him. And then he's like, no one on the bus was intervening. No one was intervening. I was like, bro, there's another white dude sitting across from him that's not defending these kids. That pissed me off. And then I got off at the same stop with all of them just to see if something would go down. And then he started walking towards the kids, still talking shit. I pulled this fucker by his backpack and I was like, bro, leave the kids alone. Leave the kids alone. I had to pull him back twice. He said, nah, bro, you don't understand. No, bro. I was like, no. Leave the fucking kids alone. This is yesterday. And then he's like, no, they're my buddies. I'm looking around. There's hella fucking transit security. They ain't doing shit. I was like, you don't even know what the situation is. No one on the bus did nothing. None of the transit security did shit. I was like, why the fuck I gotta be the hero? Fuck that. I was hoping the kids would just beat him upside the head with the skateboard because he was being hella racist and rude. I was like, why the fuck I gotta be the hero? I was trying to handle it peacefully. I just pulled him back and said, bro, leave the kids alone. You're a grown fucking man fucking with kids right now. Calling people the N-word and F-bomb and shit like that. I was like, bro, get the fuck out of here. I should have just left hooked the shit out of him, but I was like, you know what, man? We're on the path of peace here. But yeah, orange creamsicle soda sounds bomb. Right? Hell, a bomb. I wonder if I did, to be honest with you. I wonder if I did. Because the thing was, I was passing through a lot of different places because, the bus routes were being rerouted because of the parade and shit. So I was just going around different spots. So I don't know. I might have. Yeah, I had a similar moment like that on the light rail. That's what I'm saying. It's always on transit. I'm like, bro, there was one time, Mars, I left a Beyblade event and like from Federal Way or some shit, and some dude, it was just some grown man, like flirting with teenage kids, just telling them like, oh man, I just letting you know you look good, man. Like just saying some wild shit and licking his lips. I was like, and I looked at the kids. I was like, man, just move, get the fuck out of there. We can't even deal with this right now. Because if we knock dude out on the bus, I would have jumped in with the kids and just beat his ass. But I was like, fuck that weird shit, man. Fuck all that. Dude, if someone did that to Tempest, they would be dead. Yeah, hell yeah. If someone did that to like Tempest, Game Blade, if somebody did that to you, they'd be dead. That's my issue. I'm overly defensive with shit. I was talking to Kat about this like last month. I was like, I'd be overly defensive with shit. I can't help it. Because We'll talk about that next time. Because they were telling me some stories and I wasn't there, and I was just like, ain't no way. That's all I'm gonna say is ain't no way. Ain't no way. Nothing bad happened, but I'm just like, yeah, just ain't no way. I don't know. Massa was on the news. That's all that matters. Let's get back to good news. Massa was on the news. Was he speaking to the reporters on the news? Yeah, but it always be some shit on transit, man. I'm like, and people be letting the shit go, and I'm like, nah, man, because they're gonna, whether they sober up or not, they're gonna do this shit again later. And I'm like, nah, I don't know. I can't let it slide, man. I gotta confront it somehow, some way. I don't know. But did Massa get a what do you call this? A dialogue excerpt? That's the thing. Like, I don't have kids. They can talk shit to me, but to any of my friends, no. But see, I'm in the same boat, Mars. I'm in the same boat. That's why when weird shit happens to you, I get weirded out. I'm like, you know, like I know Mars is probably gonna fucking, what do you call that shit? Daredevil and Donnie in their ass, but at the same time, I'm not really defensive. That's my issue, man. I grew up with, I don't know what the word is here. I grew up with tough women in my family, but at the same time, they've been through shit, so I'm just overly defensive about shit. Massa was just recorded. Oh, he was recorded at the parade. Got you. Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty cool, man. It's really nice. Like, that might have been the same. I'm losing track of my days, but that might have been the same day that I went down and the Iranians were protesting too by Pioneers, or like right next to the projector. Excuse me. So it was cool to see everything. But yeah, you guys might find my third channel. It's just some secret shit, unlabeled, that has nothing to do with me. It has my same recording style, which is funny. But it's out there. And I feel like, shit, they need to start paying me because I'm low-key promoting World Cup to the highest degree, And I'm new to all this, man. I think Mexico's winning everything. I think they're going all the way, if you ask me. What the fuck? Feels like Mexico's going to win it all. But yeah, I don't have kids or nothing, but I think just the fact that, like, yeah, growing up, taking care of other people's kids, like nieces and nephews and shit, I'm always like hyper or whatever. Almost too much. Shit, give me a second. There we go. Seattle, like, Seattle's weird. That's one thing. Seattle's always been like weird or whatever, but the fact that no one does shit about anything is what irritates me the most. And I'm like, I draw the line with a lot of that shit. Let me see if I can. I want you guys to let me know if my mic is still working. I'm going to plug the charger in because it worked for me last time. Oh, give me a second. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. All right. Mic good? No. Yes. No. Just that's all I need to know. I appreciate you guys chilling. Let me see if I'm charging. Yep, we're charging. Mars or Adri, if you guys are still there, let me know if my mic is working. Still hear me? Cool. That's all I need to know. Thank you. It's good because sometimes, like, when I have it plugged in to the and I'm using, thanks to Mars again, my external battery, if you will. Thank you guys for confirming. When I plug that into the microphone's adapter port, sometimes the mic shuts off, but it seems pretty good. And here's screaming kids. Oh yeah, so there's a couple kids doing soccer ball. There's one kid screaming. There's a couple kids playing football, looks like soccer. Little baby over here with the family. Yeah, I'm just looking at my surroundings. And can you hear the sirens of a fire truck? Can you hear the fire truck? Move my mic. Big brick. Yeah, you've seen the brick. The funny thing about the battery is it's a survival brick. It charges all of your devices, but it also can be used as a weapon. It's like some Resident Evil shit. You can hear. Okay, it is kind of far off. So maybe the mic just does certain proximity, which is good. It isolates. Now this charger brick you gave me, Mars, is like some Resident Evil 4 weapons, melee weapon. Smash a zombie's head with it, if necessary. You know, and the solar panels will still be intact. I think. I'm at like max. Yeah, I'm still at 4. That's crazy. Just toss it at them. No, but I need it. So like, what if I toss it and I miss? Like, what if my aim is bad? You know. So you can just like blunt object, just smack them. I gotta send you the pic of what I was doing yesterday. Okay. Let me know. Matter of fact, let me swipe down. Okay, I'm just checking some other stuff. Are they gonna play a game? Oh, it's a football. I was like, I was gonna Oh, damn. All right, hold on, Adri. Adri, if you're here, let me know. I just saw you. Oh yeah, true. If you're here, let me know because Adri, I need you to be the eyes for Mars. I don't know if Adri and Mars, if you're both here, let me know. Just let me know, and then I need you to be the eyes for Mars real quick. You'll see. But yeah. Mars, are you there? Mars, if you're here, let me know. Adri says they're here. So as long as you guys are both here, I need Adri to be the eyes for Mars real quick. Just let me know if you're here, Mars. If anything, I could send it in the group chat, Mars. They're probably sending me the photo right now, so they're probably gone. Oh, you are here. Okay, damn. There you go. All right. So, Adri, you already know this because I went and got some work done with. I'm gonna put my mic down right here. 1 second. I got my work done with what's her name? Jacqueline. But the other artists, so I've worked with every artist now at the shop before they close the shop down. But I got my other work done with Asher, so I got a chance to get some stuff with Asher. So here we go. Just describe this in chat tomorrow. Ah, boom. It's incomplete. It's halfway finished. It's right above Charizard. Incomplete, halfway finished. And Mars, I'm sure your reader can see what Adri says. So boom. I don't know if you got a glimpse of that. I'll flash it again. I'll flash on camera again. But yeah, work in progress. So that was last weekend. But now I've worked with every artist at the shop. I can claim that. There's only 2 people who've worked with every artist at the shop. There's one person, I don't know their name. I think it was like Jay or something. And then I've worked with Kabug, obviously. I got Charizard and my Bulldog from Jacqueline. CJ, Chris, who was there for he was tattooing for about a week or a month. He did, hold on. But yeah, if you can type in chat and describe that to Mars for me. And then, so they know I'm not joking. And I'll put it in the group chat too. And then I work with, who else did I work with? Oh, Chris did I did my niece's birthday on my chest. And then I worked with Asher and he put this new piece right here. So Adri doesn't know what it is technically, but you can describe what the image is if you get a chance. But I might have to hop off of live to send the photo in group chat, but it's still a work in progress. I didn't want to present it until it was complete, honestly, but I forgot we were just talking about something, and then it made me think about that. What the hell? Hold on, let me go back. Was I saying something? Damn, I was saying something. But yeah, New Ink. Um, damn, what we're saying something. But yeah. Oh shit, let me. Oh, give me a second. We still attached, and we're good. We're good. But yeah, group chat stuff. You'll see, but it's right above Charizard. Oh, give me a second. I'm trying to ash this. Yeah, group chat stuff. Are you gonna get Clock Mirage anytime soon? That's the question. Because I was thinking about, I don't know if the guy got it. I think he was sending someone else's stuff, but someone who's a Metal Fight stan got Basalt Herogium. Not the not the whole encompassing blade, but the bit image or whatever. Like he got the compass pretty much, compass clock on his arm or some shit. That's what the photo was basically. We straight up got Basalt Herogium, not the X stuff, but the metal one. But yeah, because there might be a spot. I might be able to talk to these people like at my house. There's also spots closer to you that we can check out. You know, I haven't been keeping up with a lot of the new stuff, man. I've been seeing all this new. I keep seeing it in the news, but I haven't been checking it out. Obviously, because I'm not buying nothing, but it looks like a lot of cool new bits and stuff. I want to get a quote at least. Oh, damn, you're going this week? What the hell? Damn. Time is flying. Have you been keeping up with Brazil in the World Cup a little bit? Shit, they got to play Norway. That's going to be crazy. Everybody thought Brazil and Japan was the game to look out for, but shit, honestly, the fact that Brazil advanced and has to face Norway, that's going to be crazy. That's going to be a crazy game. That dude Holland. It's funny how popular he got for just existing. That's the funny part. Let me put this down here. That's out. That's out. Oh no. GF got the day off for the JP game. That's good actually. That's actually really nice. No, that was crazy. I was in Pacific Place watching that, and like it kept every time there was a goal. And there's only like 3 goals technically, but every time there was an attempt or like a goal made, the place would erupt. And then there was Brazilians were outnumbering the Japanese fans, but the amount of people who were not of Japanese descent but were rocking Japanese jerseys and flags was beautiful. You could tell that they like had Japanese ties or they were citizens to some degree, maybe students. But that was pretty cool, man. But yeah. Oh yeah, damn. You know what's crazy? I named the name of this live "Find Your Niche and Fill It" because that's what the bottle cap says for my Jones soda. Here, let me close this shit. Is there recycle nearby? Is it garbage? Yeah, guys, find your niche and fill it. You know, whatever it is you do. I would normally sit out here. I would be on the phone with a friend maybe and just chat with them. If I wasn't doing that, I'd be out here smoking by myself. If I wasn't doing that, I'd be going out to eat somewhere by myself. If I wasn't doing that, I'd be collecting a whole bunch of Beyblades by myself. And what I chose to do in more recent time is just record myself doing all of it, if not live stream all of it. So yeah, find your niche and fill it. You know what I mean? And I was saying this in the Twitch stream. Not Adri was there probably, but all I could say was, one second. This waiting for this plane here. Yeah, all I was saying was a lot of people don't value the normal shit they do in their lives, but you know, a lot of the vlogging, this is streaming aside, but a lot of the vlogging stuff and personal life stuff, is what I think we're going to reflect on 10 to 20 years from now, that I think a lot of people are taking for granted in this time period. There's a lot of hobby shit that a lot of people are doing, and a lot of just life stuff that people are doing. A lot of concerts. Like you think about watching, like just watching concerts pre-COVID, but during the COVID era was crazy because you're like, damn, there's like a million people in this, or like 500,000 people watching Michael Jackson perform right now with no mask. There's no mask in this crowd. You know what I mean? Like that used to be a thing. That's a different time period. And now we're in this mask, like, you know, when they start doing concerts and stuff, and like, what was it? Like there's boxing matches that I'll watch that were people were fighting in 2020 or 2021, and the amount of social distance that was inside the arena and the venues was crazy. You know what I mean? So it's like, all I'm saying is just document the times that we're living in and what you're doing in that time period in those years. You know, this is less. This is less for Mars and Adri and stuff because you know you guys are already streaming and doing stuff, making content. But for anyone else that's scrubbing through this on the playback, etc., whatever, if you find this video here, just understand that that's what this whole channel and that's what a lot of me and my friends are about, is just documenting the times, you know, showing a piece of ourselves, putting it out there publicly, you know. It's like, I don't know what the word is. There's like, there's no reason to hide, basically, you know. I thought about that a lot. I was like, there's no reason for me to be on camera. I thought about that for a good chunk of my life when I was younger. I was like, there's no reason I would ever be on camera unless it was for professional reasons. And now it's like, I'm the most unprofessional person on camera, you know. YouTube flags me from saying certain words on the Burn Arenas channel. Can't even run those promotions. And then on here, people don't want to see this tobacco smoke, which is funny. But that is what it is. But it's all available. Give me a second. Toss this. But yeah. Mars, how long are you going to stay in Brazil, man? How long are you staying in Brazil? It's funny because I kept joking with people at Pacific Place during the watch party. They're like, who are you rooting for? I was like, man, whoever wins, I'm gonna have to move there. But it's funny because like I don't know if I'll move to Brazil anytime soon, but I would want to go there later in the future, probably. You know, I definitely want to go there. I want to visit for sure. 12 days. 12, damn near 2 weeks. Which is pretty good, actually. That's what I want to do. When I travel again, I want to go somewhere for at least more than a week. If it's 8 days, 7 to 8 days minimum, because I want to see what the city is like every day of the week. You know, I'm usually there for a weekend, but I'm there for like 3 or 4 days at a time when I travel places. You know, I thought about chilling in Tampa. It's funny because someone recommended Miami. He was like, at least you'll be by the water, and you just see people, just out and about just every day. You know what I mean? It's sunny down there. It's just out and about every day, great water, etc. And then, you know, clear your mind a bit, and then write down notes, great ideas that come to mind. That's the thing when you're out of town. Just write great ideas and execute those great ideas when you come back home. Decided to visit Florianopolis. I'm not sure if I know what that is. Florianopolis. Is that the name of the city? I think the place I wanted to go was Bahia. Bahia. And I was talking to this is like months or years ago. I was talking to Luffy about that. And I was like, I want to see Bahia, and they're like, oh yeah, that's one of the places where like they have big like capoeira history or some shit in Bahia. I was like, damn, I'd love to see that. I'd love to just go out there and play and practice with those guys. You know, you can't spell, but it's supposed to be a really beautiful island. Oh, okay. Island off of the coast. I think we did talk about this. Island off of the coast of Brazil. That's kind of nice. Speaking of islands off the coast, man, Cabo Verde. Less than 1 million people, less than 500,000 people, or about 500,000, and they took Argentina to deep waters. Crazy. You know, that was a good game right there. Let me see. Oh, I just saw the group chat message right now. I didn't click it, but I just swiped down and saw it. I'll check it in a bit. They wanted it. They wanted it bad, man. The thing was, I didn't watch it. I just happened to be in transit and looking at the score, trying to get to a watch party. And then a lot of the places I was going were either closed down or they just weren't showing that day. And I was like, damn. And then by the time I got to Pacific Place, they had it wrapped up, and I was like, bro, 3-2 is crazy, but they force extra minutes, like a full 30. You know what I mean? I'll be lurking some fam trying to see what they got for food. Yeah. Hell yeah. You at a barbecue right now? Oof. Hold on, give me a second. Put this shit away. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stay indoors today. Honestly, I was like, I want to go outside. I don't want to waste this afternoon. It's nice out. You know, it's not as warm or hot as I'd like it to be, but I don't know. Nonetheless, I'm out here, and my bad. I'm overly distracted. I'm like looking around because everyone's like doing different activities left to right of me. I'm just sitting there at the park. Might get curry chicken katsu. Got you. And then now we got this little scorpion-looking spider right here walking up. No, that's a little white aphid. But yeah, it's really interesting, man. It's like I didn't want to waste the day, but I was like, I should probably just stay home or just be a homebody to some degree today. Like I should probably just not move around so much, you know. I really gotta piss. I ain't gonna lie. Well, that damn orange soda, but it's like I'm trying to find a spot to. I might have to go down to the bathrooms down there, honestly, at this point. But yeah, let me wrap it up here, guys. Them kids screaming, throwing me off. No, it's throwing me off too because I keep looking to the right and they're playing like baseball with like a wiffle ball or whatever. Let me wrap it up here though. I'm gonna go down to the park, use the bathroom down there, or find a little bush, go about my day. Hopefully you guys have a great 4th, or just the rest of the evening and weekend, man. I'm gonna wrap it up. Gonna dip. Going to Beyblade tomorrow. I don't know. I might drop in. I don't have plans for it because I'm trying to go to one of the watch parties, but I might drop in and say hi. We'll see. Catch you later, fam. Much love. Hey, man, much love to you guys. Rob, if you're around, lurking around too, shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you being here, as always. Love and appreciation, everyone. Let me use the bathroom here, all right? All right.